What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a new episode. As you guys have been following along, you guys have seen that I've been kind of fixing and upgrading some things here and there with the Supra. Probably procrastinating, however you say that word, for so long from getting this thing tuned. Anyways, there was something that was brought up to my attention a little while ago, and it has been stuck in my head that I've been wanting to change or either fix. Let me show you. So if you guys remember when I bought my Borg Warner, the hot side is a Marmon flange, and it's just a weird flange. It's not a V-band, and as you guys can see, my boy Curly had a fab up this Marmon flange adapter that pretty much goes from a 4-inch to a 3 1/4 or something like that, to a 3-inch, to the full 3-inch. I forgot, this is a stainless steel exhaust. I don't know exactly what brand it is, but it actually came off of a JDM 1JZ right-hand drive Supra. And as you guys can see, it's a nice exhaust. It actually is not drony at all. It's a very, very nice exhaust. But it was brought up to my attention a long time ago that this thing hangs pretty low. I don't know if I just didn't mount it in the proper areas, but it hangs pretty low. It sounds amazing. It does not drone or anything at all. But it just, it hangs pretty damn low. All right, so that being said, that ugly ass Marmon flange on the hot side has always bugged me, and it looks ugly. All right, and I have an opportunity right now to pick something up, and this is from buddy John, which has a crazy build. His build actually just finished getting built by State 48 Performance here in Arizona, and this thing is pretty crazy. It made, I think, 11 something to the wheels. Crazy build. But I'm gonna pick something up and I'm gonna go check out his build. Let's go. Sheesh. Everybody meet John.
How you doing?
Me and him basically been talking through social media for a long time, which is it's the first time we met, but this is a beast right here.
Like 3-4 years?
3-4 years, yeah. And we kind of met, or basically talked through social media.
Going up to your YouTube.
Yep. But yeah, damn, this is beautiful. So what did it make?
It made 1035 horsepower and 800 torque.
Damn. And this is like your second setup or third?
Yes, the first setup I made 700 off of it, and it was a 8 and a 8.5 compression, and I wanted more power, and that's when I got into knowing Steven from State 48, and we talked about the whole build, and then he took over and just made it to what it is now.
Yeah, so you guys have seen Steven on the channel for a long time now. You don't mind if I go around, do you?
No, you go, bro. Go ahead.
Damn, the color looks so much better in person, bro.
Yeah, that's what everybody says. Even Steven was like, man, Steven pictures, I didn't really like the color.
Bro, yeah.
He said when you pulled into the shop, oh my, he's like, man, it looked really good.
Sheesh. This is beautiful, bro.
Yeah, that's the brushless pump setup right there, and that's the battery, little battery that he had going on.
One of the reasons why we came over here is for this bad boy right here. So this is John's old 4-inch setup that he had on the car. So it's already routed basically for the Mark III chassis. So we're gonna go ahead and get this from him and set this up for the car. Curly Fab hopefully could fab something up as far as the downpipe goes if we can't figure that situation out. But this is a full 4-inch straight pipe, and might as well, if we're going to be upgrading the back outside on the Marmon flange, get rid of that ugly thing, might as well get a nice setup for that. All for the 300 horsepower that we're going to be. All right, we got the package secured. Good thing the Sequoia is damn near 10 feet in here, so good to go. Thank you, John. Appreciate it.
No problem.
All right, so really quick, we're just gonna do a little quick startup. If you guys are interested in a full actual build feature on this on the channel, we're looking to probably set this up. He's setting up his whole suspension right now because as soon as it got done at State 48 Performance by Steven, you know, he was pretty much riding on a lot of the OEM components in the rear, so it got a little sketchy on you.
Oh man, bad.
It got a little sketchy on him as far as like just even casual driving. So the fact that it didn't do anything on the dyno was kind of crazy, but yeah, he could still start up right now. Just got the cold side back because you got the T51 mod, right?
Yes.
Damn, guys, this is an amazing build. This is some of the stuff that State 48 Performance does. You guys have seen Steven's build as well with the 7M. One of my favorite 7Ms. And not just because he's local Arizona, but just a lot of you guys know him from SR Fab. So he did a lot of the stuff on this build. He did everything on this build, right? Pretty much.
Yes.
So beautiful, beautiful car. So if you guys are interested in this, we could possibly feature it on the channel in the future. He got the meaties over there. Yep. Beautiful car, bro. All right, guys, huge shout out to John. I'm gonna link his socials on the bottom. Go give him a follow. This build is crazy, and if you guys are interested, like I said, in seeing more in depth of this car, please comment down below, and we could possibly even do a little ride along.
Definitely.
So we could shit my pants, poop my pants. But yeah. All right, guys. Yeah, buddy. We got the package secured, so we don't know exactly when we're gonna throw this on. I cannot wait to hear how this thing sounds. All right, so little quick vlog here. I hope you guys like these little vlogs. Like I said, if you guys are interested in seeing more of that beast right there, comment down below. Let me know if you guys are interested, and maybe we could set something up once he finishes setting up his whole suspension setup and stuff like that. If I haven't finished the Supra, it's one, because I keep procrastinating, and two, I keep changing things up on the Supra. Huge shout out to John who hooked it up on this thing. But yeah, the whole turbo back exhaust system is being changed from a 3-inch to a 4-inch. And it's all just to make 300 horsepower.